What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to the shop. Welcome to the strip. Welcome to the app. Coffee Talk app. About to bring y'all an update on these power outages up here and, you know, all the bullshit that Cleveland got going on. Well, you know, without further ado, shout out to all my peoples because, you know, my morale is up. My family's morale is up. And I'm doing just fine. You know, I'm sick and tired of the power being off, but it's not like I wasn't built for surviving or I haven't prepared my family or we haven't prepared each other for times like this. So, shout out to, I just be cooling with the crew. Shout out to Nirvana 47. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Tay Eat. Shout out to Sandra and the Boo Bear. Shout out to Skinny the Don. Shout out to, it's a lot of y'all, man. It's a lot of y'all. And right now, I'm having a brain fart. But let's get to this business. So a lot of people say, where's y'all power back on? Is things going okay with y'all? Hell no. Hell no. Cleveland, once again, is fucking failing. Let me tell y'all something. Now, I'm not, you know, I don't know what their plans is or how they do what they do. But I'm fucking tired of riding past fleets of these motherfucking guys in these trucks. And they chilling. I'm talking about chilling. We still have no power, though. It looks like, to me, they chilling. That's just what it looked like to me, because they're not up in no trees. They standing around, look like they're having a powwow or something. I'm just saying. And to add, don't y'all find it very strange and behoving that in the wake of stuff like this, we can find ourselves, how should I say this? Let me think for a second. Where's that Jeopardy music? So yeah. Back to what I was saying. Let me tell y'all something. So all these great big cities and with all this money and all this and all that, all this change to put forth for shit. You know what I'm saying? Got these big fancy basketball teams with these big fancy arenas. All these fans. You ever notice these bitches talk about they done sent motherfuckers to the moon? They done sent niggas to the bottom of the Mariana Trench. They've been excavating and digging around inside the Grand Canyon. Oh, they found 10-million-year-old bones and 10,000-year-old sarcophaguses. And billions of stolen artifacts around the world, underground, under dirt, in mountains, in volcanoes, and all this shit. But let me tell you one thing that they can't do, and this is why I'm trying to tell you all, this is evidence that the grid is purposely did and dealt out and done the way it's done on purpose and agenda-wise. You can do all the things that I've named above, but the fucking power go out. And you got people dying and going hungry and all types of shit. Can't be medicated because you can't get the fucking power back on. Here you telling me that there's a goddamn space station up there circling around. You sent a satellite somewhere out in who knows bumfuck wherever. But we got people sitting around with no power. Let me think about this for a second because I'm getting a little bit perturbed now. So this is where we at, y'all. I'm convinced that the reason the power is still off is on purpose. I'm just totally convinced. Maybe it's for, who knows what reason it could be for. But I'm telling you, if I can ride past 7 utility trucks or 7, 8 to 10 trucks, and they just parked and all out there having a powwow, then hell yeah, I'm upset. You know? You talk about people who are talking about interfacing you with computers. You know what I'm saying? You talk about people who have claimed to have found the God particle. People who are operating things like CERN and that collider. But we can't flip the switch to turn power back on. If this ain't about the biggest bag of bullshit I ever seen in my life. Again, now me and my family is cool. We built for this survival shit. Plus, we're prepared. We're prepared ahead of time. Because a lot of y'all take for granted some of the shit y'all see online. Because a lot of y'all say this shit. Don't believe everything you see in here on online or on the internet. Well, that's true. But you got to be able to go in between and read between the lines and figure out what's true and what worked for you and what don't. See, I knew this was coming weeks in advance because of other platforms that I visit where people talk about things that you probably call conspiracy theories and shit like that. No, these things are really happening. It's really going on around the world, and you really should be prepared. You really should be preparing yourself. So when it happens, you're not at a shortage. You do have a contingency plan. You do have some things to fall back on. Yeah, is it aggravating? Yeah, without power. For 5 days? Yeah, it's aggravating. But from your day-to-day life, that's why I stress these things. It's what you teach your family. It's what you're taking in. See, a lot of these guys, and I'm not trying to poke fun, but a lot of y'all niggas right now sitting around there looking at each other, playing with your fucking thumbs because you don't know what the fuck to do in the house. Kids getting on your nerves, wife getting on your nerves, husband getting on your nerves. Everything's going bad for you, but it's not, but it is. The power's off, that's all. You can still survive. You can still have fun. You still go outdoors and go where you need to go. Because there's spots where there is power. So you can go hang out. It's just that I look at people's faces and I look at the small things that I can see where people, when this disaster strikes for real, when some of this shit gets to hitting home for real, this would be a lot of y'all dead. And I mean dead. But hey, to each his own. See, a lot of y'all don't sit back and listen to some of the intellectuals talk because it's too fucking boring. You'd rather be hearing people slander each other, shouting and arguing and all that bullshit. That's cool too for entertainment. But when you're trying to feed it right here so you can keep pushing forward in your everyday real life, you got to sit down and you got to listen to some of us talk. So we can give you some directions and give you some resources, give you some things to go back to and study and see if it applies for you and your family. Can it help you? That's what it's about. So as I continue to reach out to y'all and chop it up and, you know, we get to know each other through this YouTube situation, I want y'all to know one thing. Be safe out there. Keep your family safe. And oh yeah, again, the city of Cleveland is full of shit. The councilmen are full of shit. You know that we see our councilmen more when it's festival time than any time. We see him pop out. He comes down the street. He's at the door. He's waving. Him and his wife is coming through. And the committee come. They speak to you. Well, when shit like this happen, we ain't seen the councilman one time knock on nan door and just to check on the elderly in the community throughout the streets. We ain't heard that van with the fucking speaker on there, vote for me and all that bullshit. We don't see these guys. We ain't seen the mayor ride through, even if you're going to ride through in a tank or a bulletproof car or whatever, and whatever.